I remember running out to warm up and I just thought, wow, the crowd sounds so much louder today, a lot more crisper. And then once I took it out, it's just almost a little bit more muffled. It's actually crazy to think that I never would have thought that the crowd sounded any different. It's probably been something that me and my friends sort of went back and forth about since I was maybe 19, 20 years old. You need hearing aids. I'm like, oh, whatever, no, I'll just let it go. But around COVID time, when everyone was wearing masks and I guess I started to sort of realise I was lip reading a lot more than I thought. It was around that time that I got in touch with my brother, who's worn hearing aids his whole life, and he just said that, you know, would you like me to get in touch with a hearing centre? You can just go there and see what happens. And yeah, it just sort of got the ball rolling and went from there.
Talk to me about what the world sounds like to you when you don't have your hearing aids in.
It's sort of like a muscle that you don't use. If you don't use it over a time, it just keeps getting worse and sort of deteriorates. So I do have quite significant hearing loss, but only to a particular frequencies. Before I had them fitted, Kirsty was actually sitting in the hearing centre with me and asked if I could hear the rain outside, and I couldn't at the time. I literally put them in and straight away I was like, oh my God, I can actually hear the rain. And then literally the next day we went on a walk and I was like, what is that noise? And it was the keys in her pocket. Like, it was just so many different things that actually I think we went to Dermot Kennedy concert that night and I had to take them out because it was a lot. I was like, wow, you guys really hear around here.
Before it was fitted, did it feel quite isolating?
I think I used to withdraw a lot from conversations when there was, you know, quite a few people in the conversation because I just couldn't really keep up, which, yeah, sometimes I guess could be a little bit isolating, but at the same time, I didn't realise that's why I was doing it. I thought I just lost interest in what they were talking about, so I just pulled myself away.
But were you worried that by going public with it that there might be a stigma, particularly as a professional athlete?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's also why I originally wanted to put the video out. It was more so for my benefit to put it out there. I don't want any questions. I don't want to talk about it.
Hold tight, you're slowly coming back to life. I've been giving you hell. I've been giving you hell.
And then on the flip of that, to see the response that I got sort of just changed my whole mindset completely. It was just the messages that I got from, you know, younger kids, their parents just thanking me and just saying that I'm such an inspiration, which I never ever thought would have happened. I guess I put it out for a different reason than what it turned into, which was unreal.
Do you wear them for games?
I don't wear them for games, no. I don't wear them for games or training yet. Maybe in the future I will, but yeah, at the moment I'm still just sort of keeping that part separate.
When you're trying to hear what your teammates are saying to you or your manager on the sideline, does that mean lip reading's still quite important to you?
The girls around me isn't too bad because they're quite close to me at the time, but it was actually funny, Rianne on the weekend, I could see her getting frustrated because I was like, I couldn't hear a thing she was trying to tell me, and it was actually quite loud there at the time as well, so I try and find a little bit of a break and play and I can go over and get the proper information and then come back.
You've had the most remarkable 12 months. You've been made West Ham captain, and over the summer you had such a starring role for Matildas, going all the way to the World Cup semi-finals. How do you reflect on it now?
It's crazy, to be honest. I still don't think we really realised what we did for Australia. 12 months ago I probably could have walked down the street and no one would know who I was, and I could probably be wearing my jersey and everyone would be like, oh, she's a fan.
How often are you recognised in East London?
East London, not very often. I think there was once in Tesco and that's about it.
It's the glamour, isn't it?
It is, it is.
If you could go back and talk to young Mackenzie, the young girl who was potentially worried about her hearing and how that might affect her career, and the fact you're sat here now after this amazing 12 months, what would you go back and say to her?
There's definitely moments, you know, through my 20s that I feel like I could have handled a lot better or taken opportunities more when they've come, but I've always said that I feel like all of that happened because that has led me to where I am now. So I wouldn't really go back and change anything, but I think I would love to tell her that it's all worth it in the end. Probably the roller coaster that goes on, but yeah, it's all worth it.